Hi, welcome to my shop. I want to make a little video to talk about my hand tool cabinet. Hand tools are things that I use a lot, so I was looking to build such a cabinet like that to store them and to easily access to them because I use them a lot. I was looking for something unique, and I think it is actually. So I'm going to talk about the design, the way I build it. And if you want to build such a product like that, just feel free to go on my Facebook wall at Matthew Barney, MATTHEU, MATTHEIU, Barney, BARNAY. I'm French, so sometimes it's a bit hard for me to spell correctly. Well, I'm just going to have a few words about design, which is pretty simple. You have the main cabinet, and in the lower part you have some drawers. I'm not going to talk about this part a lot because, to be honest, drawers looks good. They're made with miter joint and dovetail splines, but I don't really use them, so I think it's not very useful. I don't recommend building such a construction if you're building an hand tool cabinet. I don't think it is very useful to have some drawers just under the cabinet. Well, I'm back to the main part. I mean the cabinet. The cabinet is made with wood hinges, walnut wood hinges. And you have this specific part, which is the most important part for me when you're looking to the cabinet, which is the wave. This is really a shape that I like. I'm going to talk about the technique that I have used to build the wave. There's nothing really complicated, but I was just thinking that it would be easier for me to build two doors at the same time. So I mean that this board, this wood pieces was just one. So I've just decided to glue the two doors in just one door. I don't think if it is easy for you to understand me. So at the end of the gluing process, the two doors were just one. And after I've made a specific template that I fix with some double tape on the on the right door, and follow the template using a router and a guide bushing, and I've routed in 5mm deep. I don't route the total thickness of the door. Then after. So the two doors were still one at this time of the process, and I had a groove there, and I just separate the two doors using the bandsaw, and after I removed the waste on each door using a flush trim bit. With this technique, it enables me to have the right door that match correctly to the left door. So I think it was an easy technique, and you can see that it works great. Well, I can also talk about this part, which is mortise and tenon joint, and I've done them using hand tools, so a Dazuki. And the mortise I've been done by hand too. It was really funny because there's really small tenon and really small mortises, but it is deadly doable by hand. I can have a few words about the hinges. It's a bit hard to correctly see the hinges with a front view, but I can tell you that there's a profile on each hinges. Sorry, I apologize for my English. The mechanism of the hinges is simply done using a dowel, and the finger joint are done with a very classic jig. A very classic router jig that you can see everywhere on the web. The main construction consists in two panels there, which are linked to the upper and the lower panel with loose tannin. So there's different techniques to make this kind of joinery. You can do it with a router, or decided to use a Festool domino. I got it and it's just a breeze to work with this power tool, so it just take a few minutes to do. But you can easily do it with a router. I'm going to have a few words about the handle. I think it is a kind of Japanese handle. It's a kind of, I like it. I've done them using just a template, and I've rooted it. Very easy to do. The upper and the lower part are curved in the thickness using a spoke shape. What can I say more? I'm gonna open the cabinet. It's a bit noisy because of wood hinges. I got every furniture in my shop that I used to store my tools that stay in the shop are done with wood hinges. It is very strong, but the only problem that sometimes it's a bit noisy. So this door is not noisy, but this one is. There's only 2 shelves in the cabinet, and there's also curved in the thickness of the shelves of each shelf. Sorry. I'm not gonna talk about the tool because everybody got his own tool, and there's nothing really important, and there's nothing really. It's just normal hand tools, so there's nothing to say about that. The back of the cabinet is made with poplar. Okay, and I think I've said everything about this cabinet. Sorry for the noise. Right. So I think that's all for this cabinet. If you want to build such a cabinet like that, just feel free to go on my Facebook wall. It's going to be a pleasure to reply to any question, and if I can help you to build one like that or a similar one, I'll just be really happy to help you. Just have fun in your shop, and bye-bye.